Good evening and welcome everybody to Friday Night Football with Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Our Game Time Tonight pregame show is brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Game Time Tonight is coming to you live from Phillipsburg for a Class 2A District 8 contest between the number 1 ranked Phillipsburg Panthers and the Minneapolis Lions. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders. And Ivan, we get another opportunity to look at these dominant Panthers. They've won 22 straight Mid-Continent League games, 18 straight district games.
Yes, and they're a good team. He's built a program here, and things are on a roll right now. They're a little banged up tonight, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, Phillipsburg comes in. They're 7-0 on the year, 4-0 in district play. Last week they beat a good Hoisington team, 51-21. Minneapolis, they're 3-4 on the year. Their district record is 1-3. They lost a close game that we did last week against TMP. Any chance tonight that Phillipsburg's looking past the Minneapolis?
You know, when I visited with Coach Covington earlier in the week and a couple of the guys in the school here, the assistant coaches, they're not looking past it, but they're wanting to get through it. Yeah. They've got some guys banged up and some things like that, so they're trying to get through it, but they're not looking past it.
Offensively speaking, Phillipsburg's been virtually unstoppable this year. They averaged 46 points per game, 285 yards on the ground. They're led by their senior quarterback, Trey Sides. He's thrown for 657 yards, 11 touchdowns, ran for 179 yards and 5 more touchdowns. Senior running back Traylon Gross leads the team. He's got 760 yards on the ground and 14 touchdowns. Their other 2 running backs, the seniors Nathan Mooden and Sharon Ellis, each of them have over 400 yards rushing. Their wide receiver, Ty Sides, maybe one that's banged up. He leads the team in receiving at 262 yards and 7 touchdowns. He's also chipped in 69 yards and another touchdown rushing. Minneapolis, on the other hand, though, Ivan, they only put up 17 points per game. We've seen them struggle last week a little bit. Their running back, though, the bright spot from last week is their running back, Tyson Villapando. He rushes for 495 yards on the year and 5 touchdowns, though. But with Phillipsburg, as dynamic they are, what do you expect to see from them tonight? I know earlier in the year we've seen multiple formations and
4 or 5 different offenses and stuff that night. We saw them against Norton. I think tonight the goose egg means a lot to these seniors and stuff tonight, so they're not going to want them to score. And I think it's going to be tough for Minneapolis to score. We just saw them last week, very vanilla. Very vanilla, single wing, flex bone, and when they had to pass, it wasn't a very pretty thing to watch. So it should be an interesting game. We always talk about that first 5 to 8 minutes. We'll know real quick.
And defensively, Phillipsburg, not too shabby on that side of the field either. Just give up 10 points per game. They're led in tackles by their senior linebacker, Kason Keaton. He's got 62 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries. Senior defensive tackle, Jarrett Shelton, leads the team. He's got 5 sacks. He's also added 31 tackles, 9 of those tackles for loss. Their cornerback, Ty Sides, he leads the team with 2 interceptions, and a team that averages 2 turnovers per game. Minneapolis, though, they give up 27 points per game. They didn't play bad last week defensively against TMP. Again, their middle linebacker, Tyson Villapando, leads the team in tackles with 66. And so, Ivan, Phillipsburg is geared up to stop that run with their 5-2 defense. Do you think they're going to have a lot of success against a run-heavy team in Minneapolis?
It's run-heavy tonight, but they're banged up. We'll see how long those guys get to play tonight. I do know those seniors want to not allow them to score and come out of here with a win. But I would think Minneapolis is going to have to change from what they did last week to this week. You're going to have to open up the playbook a little bit to do something different.
Phillipsburg also has the state leader in career kicking points, John Honeycutt as well. It broke that record last week.
It's a machine here. It's a machine.
It is. Phillipsburg's clinched the district championship. They've clinched the MCL championship, and they've also secured home field for the first round of playoffs. Minneapolis, on the other hand, last week that loss against TMP really hurt. They're kind of in desperation
There's
mode.
three teams that can still make it. Yep. Minneapolis is still in it mathematically, TMP and Ellsworth. So.
Yeah, and for Minneapolis to make it, they need to make this a close game tonight.
Yep. They got to stay within 5 points. 5 points, and then Ellsworth would have to beat TMP tonight. So, I think.
Right. So, this first 5-8 minutes, that's going to be the key to this game. If Minneapolis can hang with them, we could be in for a good ball game tonight.
Just depends. They're really banged up tonight. I mean, there's some guys, if they play, we're only going to see them for maybe 2 or 3 series. So.
That's our Game Time Tonight pregame show. That was brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Coming up next will be the scouting report with tonight's head coaches. That's brought to you by the venue coming up next. And so you're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, The Venue, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live on Friday nights at 6:45 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and nextech.com.
Thank you, Troy.
You betcha.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Bye. I have another new patient on the phone, but the schedule is full.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I heard you guys are looking for a new physical therapist.
Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way. You may have already heard about the Venue in Hayes. This impressively designed space can hold up to 100 people and is outfitted with a projector, sound system, and full bar. But have you heard about the second space available at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill? This room has been freshly updated and seats up to 40 people, making it perfect for smaller functions. No matter the size of your next family gathering or holiday party, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill and the Venue have the right fit for you. Call to book your space today.
Coach, you beat Hoisington last week 51-21. It was a really hyped game for the week. How'd your team perform and your thoughts on the game?
Well, we came out and really played well. I thought we needed to play well in all three phases of the game, and we did that. First time all year, we came out and got 2 takeaways early on defensively and got the ball, went out and scored relatively quickly. But, all in all, it was a great game for us.
All right, you're on a roll right now. You're 7-0 heading into the week. How's your team holding up? How's your injury-wise? I don't know how much you want to talk about that.
Yeah, we've got this time of year, everybody goes through some injury bugs. We've got a few of those issues where we're holding a couple guys out tonight. We'll limit some playing time on a few guys. This is an important game because our seniors have a goal of going undefeated, so you've got to win every game in order to do that. But we've already got the district clinched up, and just need to get some guys healthy going down the stretch.
Okay. All right, you got Minneapolis this week, a very run-oriented team. Your thoughts on them and what have you seen on film?
Well, you're exactly right. We've seen a lot of run out of both flex bone and then single wing, so there's some adjustments that will have to be made there. A little bit defensively, what we do against a flex bone versus a single wing. So it'll be a good opportunity for our kids to come out and try to improve and get better.
Keys to a Panther victory on Friday night.
Oh, every week we talk about taking care of the football. That's big for us. Normally this time of year we're normally up double digits on turnover ratio. This year we're only up 5. So we are going to take the approach of taking care of the football first and foremost, and then executing offensively, just be sound defensively.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes.
Good evening and welcome everybody to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We are coming to you live tonight from Phillipsburg for our game of the week at the Class 2A District 8 contest. Ivan, the number one ranked Phillipsburg Panthers and the Minneapolis Lions. Beautiful night out here tonight in Phillipsburg. Nice temperature, not enough wind, not a lot of wind.
Because
so.
we're outdoors too.
We're
on top of the press box like we have been in previous years, and it's a beautiful night for football.
So the captains are out in the middle of the field now for the coin toss. I'm going to run through some of these starters real quick for you. And both of these teams are a little banged up, so these things could change. For the Panthers, the left tackle, Noah Van Kooten. Left guard, Kason Keaton. At center, Jarrett Shelton. At right guard, Parker Dibble. At right tackle, Tice Jerby. At wide receiver, Austin Niblock. At tight end, John Honeycutt. At quarterback for the Panthers, Trey Sides. At fullback, Nathan Moon. At one of the running back positions, Sharon Ellis. And the other one is Traylon Gross. For the Lions on defense, the defensive end is Gaten Hale. Defensive tackle, Keon Backus. At the other defensive end position, Chance Korniak. At left corner, John Nelson. Right corner, Levi Osterman. At strong safety, Derek Fissell. At free safety, Trent Meckel. Linebackers, Prue Martin, Tyson Villapando, Dayton Randall, and Hunter Allison. Now, some of those we just got updated that they may not be playing tonight. And both teams a little banged up.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that Peaburg is banged up here, and there are some guys that can play only maybe a couple of series. So
yeah, eighth game of the season. So everybody's a little nipped up. And getting ready to go into the playoffs, Phillipsburg is for sure. Minneapolis still a shot.
Still outside the bubble, still there. But some things got to happen tonight. They can't lose by more than 5.
Yeah.
And
that's going to be a pretty tall task tonight against the Panthers.
I would say so, just in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. With last week them playing TMP, and it wasn't the prettiest game we've seen. But we'll have to see what they unfold tonight.
So the Lions are going to kick off, and we've seen this last week, Ivan, kind of a little different kickoff. They got 2 guys right next to the ball. It's just a little pooch kick.
Right. Well, remember what we saw last week, right at the beginning, they all come together, then they all split back out again. Yeah. So we'll have to see if they do that still.
Back deep for the Panthers, that's Traylon Gross. Usually back there is Ty Sides, but he may be out for tonight's ball game. So Gross back to receive. If the Lions do anything like they did last week, he's not gonna touch it. It's gonna be one of the Upmen.
I would kick it off here, but last week we were saying that as well. So they might not do anything different. There's not enough space there to kick that ball very far.
No, it's only 2 or 3 yards. They stand back from there, so Lions come back into
get
the
together there, and I guess you don't know which guy's going to kick at this point. So
like Villapando with the kick, and he's angled it towards an open space. It looks like Sharon Ellis picks the ball up, and he's across the 30 down to the 33-yard line. So good kick. It was in the no man's land out there.
Well, the difference that we saw last week was we're playing on turf.
Yes.
So over there it just kind of died, in the grass. So
Phillipsburg starts their first offensive possession at the 33-yard line. Coming out of quarterback will be Trey Sides, the 6'1", 170-pound senior. Has put together a pretty good career, pretty good season so far.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 700 yards passing and almost 200 yards rushing. Now just one back behind him. That's Moon.
It's going to be some power football, I would think, here for a while.
And Sides going to throw deep. He's got his man out there. That's Honeycutt, the tight end, just overthrows. Looks like Honeycutt kind of stopped running.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's one thing somebody's probably letting him know here. Run your route, So
Honeycutt in there at tight end. Looks like Austin Niblock in at the other receiver spot for the Panthers, in for Ty Sides. Now just one back set for Trey Sides. That's Moon behind him. Now in motion is Niblock. And
coming around the end here.
He had the Niblock, and he gets the corner to the 35. Stiff arms the man to the 40. He's out of bounds. Past the 45-yard line. Right there at the 45-yard line will be a first down.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get a replay on that, but it almost was a penalty here. You can see there's a little bit right there just to make that corner. So, but no foul, no harm.
Yep.
So
that's Tice Derby out there, tackle position, able to make that block. So now Minneapolis in their 3-4 bringing their linebackers up. This is Gross up the middle. He trips up, gets to about the 50.
Yeah, nice 5-yard, 6-yard run right there on first down.
Yeah, the Lions, we kind of seen this last week too, Ivan. Their outside linebackers are up near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That 5-2, that 4-2 look here, they got 5 guys in the secondary.
Yeah. Phillipsburg just still in the pistol formation. Now Ellis in motion, going to give to Ellis off the right-hand side. Nice job by the Lions of stringing that out. He's going to lose a couple yards.
Well, I guess what your benefit would be there is those guys can read the play from that far deep and get a run up and make a play like they did just right there. So,
yeah, it's though with just 3 down linemen, you're putting a lot of pressure on your front, the front 3 guys to.
Got to have some pressure here.
Yeah. So big third down on the first drive for the Panthers. 3rd down and 6. Sides in at quarterback now. 4 receivers for him. 2 split each way. Going to throw it. Little bubble screen out to Ellis. He caught it to the 50. Makes the man miss. It's the 40. Got some room now. And there's Ellis into the open space, and he's going to score. Sharon Ellis with a 50-yard touchdown reception. And just like that, the Panthers or Minneapolis had him bottled up.
Yeah. Your 3rd down play and a little screen out to the flat out there. A couple guys just took some bad angles, and he's off to the races. So 10 minutes and 31 seconds.
Ron Ellis then gets the Panthers on the board with a 50-yard touchdown reception.
I forgot about that little cannon.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get scared or anything here when that goes off. So.
Well, I got you right here. So.
Well, I'm not standing that close.
So John Honeycutt, the all-time leader in Kansas high school kicking history, adds another point to his record. 7-0 our score, 10:31 left in the first quarter.
Isn't that just pretty to watch?
I mean, it is a good kick.
It's just nice flowing in for in.
Yeah, it gets up. It gets elevation quick.
Yep.
And his long this year is 52 yards.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty. It's pretty to watch.
So Phillipsburg on the board early, and Minneapolis had him stop 3rd and long. What do you expect here for Minneapolis coming out? They need to respond.
Well, here's the thing, and just us warming up and watching them warm up a little bit, they were doing the single wing. I think that's just what they do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're we seen last week their quarterback may not be playing tonight. Derek Fischel, we got a little bit of information prior to the game. He may be banged up and he's out. So we'll
have to wait and see.
Yep. Back deep though for the Lions, number 9. That's Gannon Cleveland, a freshman. Also looks like number 8, Kenny Kirk as well. Honeycutt set to kick off for the Panthers.
Yeah, I never thought about grabbing a program.
And over the head of the freshman, he bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
I see you got one.
Always prepared, Ivan.
I saw somebody hand that to you, I think.
Yeah, the lady at the front entrance.
Is that where you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the rest of them were at.
Fantastic for you.
Yeah.
I did. I even talked to the ladies up front and totally forgot about it.
I should have grabbed you one, but.
Guess I was too excited to be here, I guess.
So 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 20-yard line. We'll see what kind of they do bring a quarterback out. This is Derek Friel, number 10.
That flex bone look right here.
And he's under center for the Lions. In motion is 81. They're going to give the pitch to him.
Nice pitch.
And Hunter Allison with the carry gets good yard on first, good gain on first down.
You remember last week they came out and looked fantastic.
Yeah, that first drive.
Yep. So we'll just see if how long it takes Phillipsburg to get dialed in here.
So 2nd down and 3 now for the Lions at the 27-yard line. Yeah, last week they took the opening drive, went 85 yards for the touchdown.
Looks like Phillipsburg already made a change on their defense. Took number 4, Ellis, out. 21 went trotting out there. Looks like he didn't get that end covered up.
That's Ian DeWitt. And there's the just the quarterback.
There's power.
Yep, going to get enough for a first down, though.
Yeah.
Cross the 30 to the 31-yard line, so Friel on the carry gives the Lions a first down. So 1st and 10 at the 31.
I don't think the game plan has changed.
No. Well, the thing that we saw last week when they had trouble was when they had to throw.
Obvious downs when they had to throw.
They just couldn't do it.
Well, they just don't do it enough. So
1st and 10 now for Minneapolis at the 31-yard line. Now out of their flex bone set. Kristen Hawk, the fullback, now in motion is Villapando. And this is Friel taking it right up the middle to the 35.
Yeah, those guys have to make that read, you know. He's looking to see what that DN's doing before he, hands it off or keeps it himself.
Yeah.
So,
and there was a good penetration up front by Parker Dibble, the defensive end, and I think that's why that influenced his decision to run the ball.
Influence.
Yeah.
Nice word.
You're welcome. So 2nd and 6 now for the Lions. Same formation in that flex bone set. 2 receivers, 1 each way for Friel. Now in motion is Villapando, and this is a give to the fullback, Hawk, and he gets a couple yards.
Yeah, the thing about it is if they keep chunking 4 at a time, they'll stay with that free cloud, a cloud of dirt there. Yep. So
that was 2 yards on that carry, so 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. And
we'll see how that carry influences their next call.
Well, we haven't seen him go outside.
No.
Well, the first play was outside.
First play. But what happened was number 4, Ellis, bit. And he came in, and they went around him. So
Ellis is back in the ball game.
I'm sure he got a lecture of watch.
And here's Allison in motion, and to give the Hawk up the middle, and he's going to have enough for a first down. 5 yards, it looks like on.
I think they blitzed on that play, and they ran right by him. They got a replay here.
Middle linebacker, was that Gross coming in?
Yeah, you'll see him come running up right there.
Yep, that was.
And he ran right by him.
Good job of sealing that off. The right guard, Jason Vogan, looks like with that seal block, able to spring the fullback for the first down. So 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Villapando in motion. I'm going to look at the throw. Friel's going to throw it deep. His guy's man is to the 40 or 38-yard line. That is number 1, Caden Griffin on the reception. Wow. So good-looking first drive here.
Really, honestly, it was great to take that shot. Let them know you can throw. Yeah. And threw it on sides out there. So,
yeah, Griffin, a 6'1 junior, has got some size. He just threw it up in the air and let him go get it.
Yeah, almost kind of you hear on TV all the time, that back shoulder.
Yep.
Ball was in the air, and the guy stopped and turned, and there it was.
So 1st and 10 now for the Lions at the 38-yard line in their flex bone set. This is Villapando in motion. And
ball's out.
Ball's on the ground, and it looks like Phillipsburg recovers. And, boy, that's just a drive killer there.
Yeah, because, there's a juggernaut coming at you now, again. So they could come out and run a totally different offense here.
Here's on the replay. Looks like it was going to hand off to the fullback, and he just doesn't get it.
Well,
blowing it up there.
Blown up.
That was Sharon Ellis, I think, kind of made up for his
play there earlier.
Yep. So now 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Panthers take over after that fumble recovery.
Oh. Little kind of
a
wishbone flex. No, not a wishbone flex. Just pistol. So.
Yep. And got a big pitch to Ellis off the right-hand side. He cuts it up to the 45-yard line, to the 46, it looks like. Yeah, that was just a straight wishbone out of the pistol formation, looks like.
Reminiscent of 30 miles east of here.
Yeah.
So, power. Then he goes into a different offense here.
So
hard to get set up for him.
2nd down and 4 now, still out of the pistol, but now out of more of a flex bone set. Here's Gross in motion. And give the Gross off the left-hand side. He cuts it up across the middle to the 50, to the 40-yard line.
One man to beat.
Stiff arms him, still on his feet. Traylon Gross in for the score.
No flags.
44-yard touchdown run for Traylon Gross.
Yeah, 36 there, pulled up. I don't have a name to go with the 36.
Chase Klaus.
Yeah, he pulled up, had a clean shot, got the stiff arm.
Yeah, great stiff arm there by Gross down at the 15-yard line. Sprung him for that last few yards for the score. So, yeah, that fumble kills you. They just
well, they're just such a machine on offense, too. I mean, it's just they got so many weapons.
Now Honeycutt set to try this point after, and it's up and good. So, 14-0 our score, 7:17 left here in the first quarter. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Welcome back to Phillipsburg and Nex-Tech Game Time's Game of the Week. Our score here, Phillipsburg 14, Minneapolis 0, 7:17 left in this first quarter. And having two big plays on offense for Phillipsburg, 50-yard reception for Ellis, and now a 45-yard run by Gross for a score.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is I mean, Minneapolis was making some ground, that ground and pound game of theirs, and a fumble.
This kick is deep by Honeycutt. It's going to bounce at the 2 and roll into the end zone for the touchback.
Pardon me.
Yeah, Minneapolis, I don't think their offense is built to come back. So
well, they did pass there, which we did not see until about the fourth quarter last week.
True.
So I'm sure Mr. Sides, number one, might be a little bit more alive over there. Because last week they never threw left. They always threw right.
Yeah.
So
they'll start 1st and 10, their second offensive possession here in this first quarter at the 20-yard line.
I'll give you a heads up next time, too, when that cannon goes off so you don't jump.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I saw you kind of shake there a little bit. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Just give you a heads up.
Now Villapando in motion. I'm going to pitch it to him off the left
He made the corner.
Side, and what a collision there was at the 25-yard line.
That's a 7-yard gain or so.
That was Nathan Moon there coming up from his strong safety position. What a collision at the 25-yard line.
That kid ran hard last week, too.
Yeah.
And he plays, middle linebacker for him, too, as well?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
he runs hard. Lowered his head and took it.
There's a little size difference there, but Moon stuck with it and made the tackle. So 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. Well, Villapando, he's a state champion wrestler too, so you know they're tough.
Yes. Right? Well, we all like wrestlers that play football, so hands and feet, buddy. Hands and feet.
Will be another 1st down. Their offense is moving the ball here again in the second drive.
Right. Hey, this would be an opportune time to try that throw again.
Yeah.
But you hate to throw it and give up ground here, but
you got nothing to lose though. This is Phillipsburg, the number 1 team in the state.
You're either going to stay within 5 or win or go home. And
so now 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 31-yard line. Reel in at quarterback. Now Villapando in motion. Going to give to the fullback
quick
on the
hitter.
left-hand side. He's got some room to the 40. Down across close to the – they're going to knock him out at the 46-yard line. Tristan Hawk, the fullback. Good run there.
Yeah, brought out Nathan Moon again, number 20. 22 was there as well.
That left side of that line, Gayton Hale and Kean Backus, both of those guys made nice room there for Hawk to run.
That's just a quick hit. And, well, they go Twins.
Yep, the Twins to the right for Friel. Now, motion to the left is Villapando up the middle. Is
another
Hawk,
quick hitter.
Good tough run to the 45-yard line. Going to give him about 8 yards on the carry. Be 2nd down and 2.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. Going off that left side there.
Well, Panthers, they run a 5-3 defense, and so if you can get past that first 5.
Well, as you saw in the replay, too, you know, he's reading that end, and the end's coming around doing his job, so he just goes ahead and hands it off. So,
yeah, that's those D tackles up front, and then they switch them. It looks like Jerby and Van Kooten switch sides. Villapando in motion. This is just a quarterback up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. So,
yeah,
going to be about the 44-yard line for Friel.
You went ahead and you called that a first down? Let's see the spot.
I'm going.
Ooh.
Oh, they're not going to give to him. No. I was just going off.
What now? All right. I won't say anything.
I don't got the eagle eyes
You know,
like you.
spot those raccoons out there, you know, but you called that awful early.
I know.
Awfully early. That just goes to
I was
show
just going
you.
by that far side judge.
You have a problem with measurements and stuff. So,
So now it's 3rd down. They got to be a couple inches. 5:14 left in this first quarter. 14-0 the score. Phillipsburg on top. There's another quarterback dive, and for sure he's got the.
I would say that
down.
time I would go ahead and signal that a first down.
I was just reading the far side judge.
Yes.
Keith Smith over there.
Well, that's a buddy of yours over there.
Right. I just thought he had it.
Yeah.
They didn't listen to him.
Well,
he had it right. They just didn't
it's
listen
even
to
harder for me to recognize you have a friend. So
well,
you said you knew this guy over there. So
1st and 10 for the Lions now at the 44-yard line.
And then, you know, here they are again, about in the same area where they fumbled last time. So we'll have to see how they keep moving.
They've been able to move the ball so far. Now that flex bone set. Allison in motion now.
Going the other direction. Oh, there's a pitch.
Late pitch. Allison able to cut it up the middle.
Wow.
Got some room to cross to the 40-yard line. I didn't see much space out there, but
looked like he created his own. I mean, that was a great run. Cut back inside.
Yeah, Hunter Allison on the carry.
That's got to be the first time they've went right that I've seen, except for that big run they had in that first series.
Yeah, that was the second play only that they went right. So 2nd down and 7 for Minneapolis at the 40-yard line. In their flex bone set now. Allison in motion again. And this is kind of a counter to Villapando, but good job.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Power.
Nice. He was stopped right at the line of scrimmage, but able to move his feet.
I would say there's some holding going on.
Yeah, there's going to be
that flag.
There's
So
a flag down. We'll figure out what this is going to be. Yep, holding.
he kept his feet moving, I'll tell you that.
We'll see. Get the official announcement here.
Holding, number 53 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 2nd down.
Replays, 2nd down.
That's nice. It's working tonight.
Yeah. So, first drive was a fumble. The second drive, a penalty. I don't just think their offense not designed to get 17.
To absorb that.
Yeah.
You can't. You just got to, you know, but might try a pass play here.
So 2nd down and 15. Here's Friel going to throw it up. Griffin has got a man out there. A nice catch over the back shoulder. Griffin with the reception. Was going to see if they're going to mark it. They did. Nice catch. Look at that replay. just put it right where only his man could get it. He out-jumped sides out at the corner. Just a great throw. Put it right there where nobody else could
I think I called
get it.
that play, if I remember right.
So, 1st and 10 now. Minneapolis set up at the 25-yard line. Villapando in motion. This is give the Hawk up the middle, and he fumbles it again. Oh, they call him down. Oh, the ball was still out. Oh, and they called it.
We'll see if we got a replay on that or not.
Oh, they're going to give it.
Ooh, Peeberg's got the ball.
You get that replay. I thought they blew that whistle prior to.
Well, on the replay, we're not going to catch that whistle.
No, but Hawk again with the. There's a. See, because this ball's still down, and
they covered it.
I knew they recovered it, but it looked like it was maybe that whistle blown early. So, second.
I got nothing.
Turnover.
I got 0.
Second turnover for the Lions will be 1st and 10 now for the Panthers at the 25-yard line. There's a give to Moon up the middle across the 25 to the 27-yard line. So second down and looks like 5 for the Panthers. Give the Moon again up the middle and maybe a couple yards. Going to be short of the first down by a yard, looks like. So 3rd down and 1 for Phillipsburg. That was Gross on the carry. Now give to Moon up the middle. He's got the first down to the 35-yard line. So 1st down for the Panthers. So 1st down, Phillipsburg now at the 36-yard line. In the shotgun, his sides have the flex bone. Looking to throw. Got all sorts of time. Side's going to throw it deep down the sideline. It's Gross. It bounces off Gross. Interception there by Griffin. Griffin with the interception. Still got a little bit of room to run and gets up past the 50 down to the 42-yard line, but there's a flag down. Let's see what this is going to be. It'll be after the interception, though.
Yeah, I'm back.
We lost Ivan for a little bit, but he's back.
I think I'm back. Headset's not working properly here.
10-yard penalty from the end of the run. 1st down.
So going to be a block in the back there against Minneapolis, but they come up with a turnover themselves.
Yeah, it looked like sides just a little bit I saw there. He just kind of threw it up there, and it was tipped ball. And
Gross was the intended receiver, got a hand on it, but tipped it right to Griffin.
Yeah, we'll have to. I doubt if Coach Covington's too happy with that right now.
2:17 left in this first quarter. 14-0 the score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Minneapolis, though, with the ball. Right at close to midfield. Allison now in motion.
Pitch.
And they get a pitch out there. A little late on the pitch, and good job. That's Ellis out there for the Panthers with the tackle. So, going to be maybe a loss of a yard. Will be 2nd down and 11.
Man, that's a scary pitch. There's a lot of space there between him and the back.
Yeah, there's a lot of room out there. It's just that pitch almost gets to the a little too late.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
So 2nd and 11 for the Lions. Villapando in motion. Going to give the Hawk up the middle, and he's going to get a first down. This may be a face mask here.
Flag.
He's across the 50. Just a couple yards, but it looks like there might have been a face mask. We'll see what the score. We'll see what
there was a lot of jerking. I mean, reaching back inside. Maybe he grabbed a face mask, like you're thinking there.
So, yep, they're gonna take it.
Look at you.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Result of the play will be a first down.
So first down for the Lions on the penalty, and they're now into Panther territory for the third time tonight. They've got 2 turnovers,
I mean,
though.
they've moved the ball a little bit. I just, Phillipsburg, I just don't know, right now, if they've got a lot of motivation right now, but I would say they'll get a little fired up here, getting close to the end zone.
So 1:32 left in the first quarter, 14-0 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead, but Minneapolis is driving. Now pitch off the left-hand side to Villapando, and he maybe gets a yard. Nice job out there by 71. That's Noah Van Kooten from his defensive tackle position. They switched him. He was on the left side. They moved him to the right side.
Sure.
So 2 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 8 for Minneapolis.
Pass play again?
Could be. They've hit it twice.
They've completed 2 times on Mr. Sides over there.
So
it's kind of a throwing it up kind of thing.
We're under a minute here in the first quarter. Villapando in motion. Going to give the Hawk, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage.
What a stick.
That's number
60.
60. And maybe one of the guys that coming in for some injured players, number 60, that's Zachary Johnson.
That's a nice stick. Right here, you see it on the replay. Right there.
So give him a yard on the play, but that's it. So 3rd down and 7 from the 30-yard line. Got 20 seconds left in this first quarter. We'll see if they get this off. They got the scoreboard to the back of them, so I don't know if they're going to. They got plenty of time.
I think they'll get it off.
Yeah, they're in tight, and they're flexible and set. Now a pitch to Allison off the right-hand side.
Got the pitch out a little earlier.
And
wow.
Ellis does a nice job of coming in. After that first play of the game, he's learned from that. And
I think he would have been standing over next to Coach Covington if he'd have missed that again. So
that'll bring up 4th down, but that'll have to happen in the second quarter. So at the end of 1, we got Phillipsburg 14, Minneapolis 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. There's a new menu at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill in Hayes with a combination of new classics and old favorites. Each entree has been upgraded with top quality and locally sourced ingredients. Pair the charred grilled wings or the gourmet mac and cheese bacon burger with your choice of 20 tap handles, or sip on a refreshing cucumber cooler and munch on some of their famous pigtails or fried pickles. For game time, family fun, or date night, stop and check out what's new at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill today.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we're going to start the second quarter. Our score 14-0. Phillipsburg with the lead, but Minneapolis driving again. They've moved the ball.
Yep.
Just the 2 fumbles have killed them.
Yeah, and then the big penalty. They had a big penalty on here as well. So, you know what? We're not all sure who's in and who's out here with Phillipsburg, but they are moving the ball on them a little bit here.
So, but this is a big 4th down and 7 for the Lions. They're at the 32-yard line.
They got the wind at their back now.
In the flex bone set, there's Villapando in motion. He's going out wide left.
Timeout.
And they're going to timeout. I think coach was wanting to see who's going to come with him, and nobody went with him.
Well,
so
hope we don't see a 22 dive, but
yeah, it looked like maybe you're going to set up a throw out there. But
that's what I was thinking, out in the flat out there a little bit. So
Villapando's been running hard.
He runs hard.
But the 2 pass plays that they've completed were kind of jump balls out there to Caden Griffin, the receiver.
Yeah, and they've connected on sides. Yep. So we'll have to see what they go back to here.
The big 4th down, the first 2 drives ended with fumbles. They were in Panther territory. This one, their 3rd drive, as well as in the Panther territory. They've moved the ball. They just haven't been able to finish.
Yeah.
They don't want to get that ball back to Phillipsburg. That offense is too too efficient. They're going to score.
They turned it over, though.
Yep,
throwing
they
a
did.
pass, so I'm just curious to see what they do here.
4th and 7 now, Minneapolis at the 32-yard line. Bringing some pressure off the side. There's a throw. Just throws her across the middle. Oh, man! That's Hunter Allison down to the 5-yard line. Great job by Derek Friel hanging in there. Phillipsburg brought the blitz. Friel stood in there, took the hit, delivered a nice pass across the middle.
Delivered the pass. I mean, really, he was hit him in stride.
Yeah, just nice pass by Friel, able to hang in just long enough to get that pass off there on the replay. And big 4th down conversion for Minneapolis, and sets them up 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Wow. That's huge.
That is big. That's
we didn't see any of that last week at all. No. Nothing.
So now Allison in motion again. This is just Friel off the left-hand side. He went the opposite way. Ooh, took a big shot.
He took a top-off hit right there.
He maybe got 2 yards, but didn't see who that was.
He earned every one of those. He took a shot.
Van Kooten in on the tackle initially, but somebody came up the top and
that's that little top-off thing. Stand him up and let somebody clean him up.
So now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Wouldn't think they get too fancy here.
No, they've been able to move the ball a little bit on the ground. So
there's Villapando in motion, going to give to him up the middle and cut down.
Wow.
Good penetration up front.
I can't see the number yet.
That's
60 again.
Yeah.
Or 68?
Yeah, 60. That was Johnson. 60, blowing that up.
Took him out at the knees, right there.
So no gain. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3. Phillipsburg defense stiffening up here close to the end zone. Now Villapando in motion, going to be taking another timeout for Minneapolis, and this is a
big thing. For
it
them.
is a big.
I mean, it is a big thing here. Really, honestly, you score on Peaburg here.
Yeah, Phillipsburg, most of their points they've been giving up in the second half.
Right.
Whenever they've already
the freshmen and the sophomores and those guys are playing, and you've already rotated your fellas out. But as we know, Peaburg's hurt. So, but I also know they want to keep that big goose egg out there. So I'd see a hard count, maybe a long count, and see if you can pull somebody. But, you still got to run the play, but still see if you can pull somebody off on a long count instead of one.
Yeah.
Maybe dose.
I like your thinking. I can't go against you. You've been right. You've been right all night.
I'm calling plays here. So
get you on the
payroll. I didn't throw you off by saying dose. Did I? That's 2.
Thank you for the translation.
Well, I didn't want to influence anything. So.
So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, they're a hard charger there. 42.
Yeah, maybe get him on ISO or something. I don't know. We'll see. Phillipsburg trying to keep him out. They're going to get 2 shots at it for sure. Just down on the neck. They can't get it in. There's Villapando in motion. And this is Friel just going to take it up the middle. He's close.
He got it.
Derek Friel in on the 3-yard touchdown run, and Minneapolis is on the board.
Pretty quiet over here right now. Holy cow.
Yeah.
He just followed his guard in.
Yep. Just fake to the fullback and followed him.
Yeah.
Let him be the lead blocker. So,
wow.
Tell you what, that was they've been pretty impressive all night. The fumbles have hurt them, but they keep coming at Phillipsburg, and now the Lions look to tack on this extra point. Kicker is Kenny Kirk. He's made 4 on the year, and this one's kick is up, and it's going to be no good. Off to the left-hand side. Panthers brought some pressure, and
hey, they scored.
They did score,
and early. So hey, I got hats off to them right now. So
10:21 left in the half, 14-6 our score. Still not within the 5 points that they need to be, but that's got to be a confidence booster. You've been close all night. Just
honestly,
couldn't finish it.
We didn't see any of that stuff last week in TMP until maybe even the 4th quarter, and they were trying some passing shots. So they've opened up the offense a little bit here, and they're gambling on their season right here. So,
well, they either stay close and hope something else, hope TMP loses, or
I wouldn't mind getting an update on that score.
So 14-6
and
our
Ellsworth.
score. 10:21 left in the half. Now back to kick this off. This is going to be. We've seen Villapando with the opening kickoff, kind of angle it towards the sideline.
This is funky how they do this kickoff. I can't tell you that I've seen this kind. You don't know which guy's kicking. They could do an onside kick with the guy either way.
Yeah, that's 22. That's Tristan Hawk, the fullback on offense. But yeah, they could onside it to the left.
You know what? They just scored.
To the right.
But I'd sure hate to give Peaburg the ball on the 50.
Yeah.
Especially just after an interception.
Yep. And this is a little pooch kick to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So, yeah, that's a
wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but
I would say they'll be looking for some redemption here, coming at them here. So,
yeah, you know the veteran quarterback, the senior Trey Sides is going to want to redeem himself for that interception. It wasn't really his fault.
Probably won't be his last game here.
No,
but it's senior night, so.
No, Phillipsburg is going to win this district no matter what the outcome tonight, and they will host the playoff game. Districts have changed in Class 2A. They're 6-man district, or 6-team district, 4 teams can make the playoffs. Right now, 3 teams from this district have qualified.
Wow, look at this. They got that shut down.
Yeah, that's 24 out there on the carry. That's Jacob Sisson, and he was brought down for a big loss, 5-yard loss.
Curtis, what'd you see there? Too much east and west. You know, north and south. You're going too far to. He ran more trying to get to the corner. So
the loss of 5 will bring us 2nd down and 15, and Minneapolis keeps hanging in here. So now out of the pistol set, man in motion is Sisson, and they're going to give to the fullback, Moon. He's to the 40, up to the 50, close to the first down. Big run there by Nathan Moon. And
a little bit of trickery there, you know, taking a snap and turning your back and then handing it off.
They are going to give him the first down and get to the 50-yard line.
That middle was wide open.
Phillipsburg back up on the line of scrimmage, wanting to run the ball again. And not really a flex bone set. They got both guys at the line of scrimmage. This is Sisson in motion again. This is Moon at the middle across the 45, still on his feet down to the 40-yard line.
Well, you know, what I'm thinking is that guy that's coming in motion that hard, those guys' eye level is changing. They're watching that guy coming across, and he's turning around and handing it off to Moon.
Right. Well, it didn't work that first time, so now out of the wishbone set. And I give to the second man through. This is Gross. He's got some room to the 30, cuts across to the 25, down to the 20.
Ooh, they were
spun down
trying to strip it.
17-yard line. Big run there by Traylon Gross.
Yeah, instead of, making a tackle, he kind of put his arms in trying to pull the ball out.
And this offense, I tell you, even Ty Sides is out, one of their big playmakers. That's still pretty impressive. Out of the wishbone now. As a pitch to Ellis off the right-hand side, and he's got across the 10 to 5, and he's going to score. Breaks the tackle and in for the score. Sharon Ellis, his second touchdown of the night, this time on the ground.
And they make it look so easy.
Oh, they're just a little machine when they do. I mean,
so easy. Well,
just jumping in and out of formations.
They ran that first play, too much east and west, and then attack it right at the heart. And been open.
So 20-6 now our score. Phillipsburg able to answer the touchdown by Minneapolis, the touchdown of their own. John Hunnick got that kick, attempt this extra point. Kick is up and it's good.
Another pretty one.
Yep. So 21-6 our score. 8:57 left in the first half. And
that's quite the firework over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a little debris
I
over there.
feel a little
too.
bit of the vibration over here when it goes off.
They got a mess over there, though.
You'd hate to see somebody like Clark Griswold over there shooting that thing. So, but wow.
So second touchdown of the evening for Sharon Ellis brings our score 21-6. 8:57 left. in the half. And if you're Minneapolis, the long drives help, but defensively, they did get a turnover on the
right. Well, right now, Peterborough on defensively just seems a little flat-footed.
Yep.
Maybe not totally all charged up. Maybe not some regular guys playing. So opportunity for some younger guys maybe to step up here. So
back deep for the Lions will be Kirk and Cleveland. Trying to tee this up at the 40-yard line. Previous two kicks that went into the end.
Look at that.
Kick. It's going to be caught at the 3-yard line. This is the freshman Cleveland, this is Kirk. He's up across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Pretty good stick out there.
A little high tackle there, but stuck it right in the chest.
So 1st and 10 now for Minneapolis. This is good. Here's a replay of that tackle.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah, number 2 on the tackle, Kagan Keaton for the Panthers. So 1st and 10 for the Lions now at the 24-yard line.
I'd go back to the stuff that's been working here.
And Villapando in motion. And it gives to the fullback, and he's going nowhere. Up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Yes. Parker Dibble and Tice Jerby on the tackle there for the Panthers. So 2nd down and 10. And
what a great night for football.
Absolutely.
We're even on top of the roof here. It's beautiful out.
Yeah, no, not a lot of wind. Just a perfect fall
no
evening
bugs.
for football, yeah.
No bugs.
2nd down and 10 now for the Lions. This is Allison in motion now.
Going out of the way.
Villapando off the counter, still on his feet.
That boy runs hard.
Panthers able to string it out and take him down for a loss of 3, it looks like.
What weight does he wrestle?
I think it was the 182, I believe.
He runs hard.
So 3rd down and 14.
This is where they can't be here.
Yeah.
What I do notice is, on their defense here, they've done a little bit of changing, but
yeah, last time on the 4th down play, Phillipsburg brought pressure, left their secondary kind of exposed.
We'll see here. Boy, that
they
nice.
are bringing up though. Here they come again on the blitz, and this time they get to Friel. Too much time there. That was 65 Parker Dibble, the defensive end.
Yeah, there was a jailbreak on that left side of their line over there.
Yeah, the difference was last time he was just able to get that ball up in the air. This time took too long to develop. So
they didn't run the same route. There was no guy in the middle that time there. It looked like they were running posts here. So
now Griffin back to punt for the Lions. Looks like Gross is set deep for the Panthers to receive. He's going to catch this at the 42-yard line. Off the left-hand side, he's got the corner to the 30. Cuts back up to the 25.
He ran into his own guy.
Gets to the 20-yard line. Boy, he lowered his helmet and took a hit to his own man.
Wow, what a shot.
Good return there for Gross and the Panthers. They're set up at the 20-yard line, and this is the momentum has swung back to Phillipsburg's way.
Yeah, this is too short a field here.
Look, that's what good teams do. They're able to
adjust and make some adjustments here. I look for Moon to go right back to Moon right here.
Now out of
that middle is wide open.
Yeah.
See that? There's nobody
over. 2 tight ends set for the Panthers. Niblock in motion.
Oh, he's open.
Side's going to throw across the middle. He's got Gross in the end zone, and it's a score. Trey Sides, his 2nd touchdown throw of the evening. This one's to Gross.
Man, you could see that.
Yes.
There was plenty of time to throw.
Yeah, right across the middle and wide open was Gross for the score. And
bingo.
Now some separation Phillipsburg gets. Honeycutt set to attempt this extra point.
I would doubt that, giving up a touchdown here in the first half, probably not one of their goals for the night.
The extra point is good, so 28-6 our score. 6:28 left in this first half, and Phillipsburg has answered the touchdown by Minneapolis with 2 of their own.
Right. Yeah, just, and just when you think that they're going to run, he comes up and throws right over the middle again. So,
well, they just got that's what good teams do. They're able to answer back. Just too many weapons for Phillipsburg. But
just a well-coached team.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just well-coached. And
even with the guys out that maybe aren't playing, and I'm sure Coach would like to get this a little more separation so he can get some of the starters out.
Well, it's one of those things, you don't know where everything's going to fall in line after the night,
Yep.
But, you're going to win the district, but we'll see how everything comes together.
So Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you this evening by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers and Associates Insurance, and the Hayes Rec Commission. Set to kick off is John Honeycutt. And this one's a low liner.
Ooh.
Bounces, still on the ground. I'm going to pick up at the 20. This is Kirk, and there's nowhere to go.
Wow, 57 come rocking in there. Sorry, I don't have a program.
Jeremiah Minkler.
He come flying down there.
Nex-Tech Game Time has partnered with the Solutions North Bank in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's ball game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how they respond here.
First and 10 for the Lions at the 20-yard line. Villapando in motion. And it's going to be an option off to the left-hand side. Going to pitch to Villapando, and he leaps over
Flag.
a man. Try to strip it, gets to the 25, but could be blocking the back or holding.
Either one. Either one.
It's going against the off.
Holding Minneapolis. 10-yard spot foul.
We'll get the official.
On the offense, number 81. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat first down.
You just can't do that.
No.
Right now you're in your own end zone.
Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you by J-Corp, Maveson Miller LLP, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, and Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill and the venue. So second down, 17 for Minneapolis. Allison in motion. And an option that way, going to pitch to Allison. He's got one man to beat, and can't do that. Coming up and making that tackle is Trey Sides.
Yeah.
Good open field tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, Allison's got a lot of room.
Yeah, I tell you what.
So gets 6 yards back, second down and 11.
Just that pitch, boy, that's a big space. So, but when it goes, gives you that angle.
5:40 left in this first half. 28-6 our score. Back to their flexbone set are the Lions. Villapando in motion.
Another
and
pitch.
Going to pitch it out there to Villapando, and nice job of coming up
Flag.
and making another flag.
I would say the white hat, that's a holding right there.
I would say you're right. Yep. Going to be holding again on Minneapolis.
Back on the offense, number 81. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat, second down.
Same guy.
Yeah, blocking the back again. They're coming up and trying to string that pitch out. And receivers.
That might even just be a hard push in the back or something, Get your, can't get your head out front.
So second down and 21 now. Frio looking to throw, has a man across the middle. This is Griffin, makes the catch, but good tackle out there by Sides again. Good open field tackle. Gets to about the 14-yard line.
I heard pads up here,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I don't think Sides probably likes being those two completions earlier.
Oh,
in the
I'm
game.
sure. Well, it's still a completion right in front of him. So
3rd down and 15. Well, that's the thing that Phillipsburg may, if they got an Achilles heel, maybe that their pass defense is a little. They only got three defensive backs, so if they face a team that's got multiple receivers, they could be
giving them a lot of space.
There's some nice job on the blitz there up the middle, though.
Doesn't
matter how many you got if you're blitzing like that up the middle.
Number one, he was open, but he could not get rid of it.
Yeah. That was Boston McDonald, it looks like, maybe the linebacker coming up with the tackle on the sack. So 4th and a country mile here, Ivan.
Yeah. Maybe go for a block here.
At 4:10 left in the first half. Griffin back deep in his end zone for the punt.
Oh!
Bad snap. Able to get it off, though, and going to go out of bounds. Gets a nice bounce.
Got the nice roll.
To about the 30-yard line.
Well, 20 Moon, you saw him sprinting up the field there. So
3:53 left in this first half, and Phillipsburg took a shot from Minneapolis, but they've responded.
Yep.
Let's see what the Panthers can do now with really good field position at the 30-yard line. Now kind of out of an I formation. And bad snap. Sides able to pick it up. And he's looking to throw. Got his man Ellis out in the flats. Ellis cuts across up the middle down to about the 9-yard line. What a play by Sides. Trey Sides just.
And going to his left, and throwing across his body. So
just a cool customer back there. The bad snap.
Nice recovery there.
Able to get the shoulder square and deliver the pass to Ellis. Ellis with a nice run down to the 9-yard line. Now out of the wishbone set are the Panthers. Another low snap, and this will give the Gross off the right-hand side. A lot of room, and he's in for the score.
I didn't even know if he got touched.
Boy, you can drive a truck through that hole. Traylon Gross, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the evening. And the Panthers are rolling now. Yeah, look at that hole.
Yeah.
You could have ran through that one.
Yeah, I could have. Brought my walker and everything through that hole there.
Well, you were getting a little warmed up here. You made a couple laps up and down the stairs.
Give me about 30 minutes to stretch out here.
Honeycutt with the PAT attempt.
Long as they blocked. Can't go.
And can't return it. So good block up the middle.
That's not going to make them happy either.
No.
That might be their first one.
I believe so. He came in. Honeycutt came in. He was 42 of 43 on PAT. So he did miss one. So that may have been their second.
May have been. Something.
3:32 left in this first half. 34-6 our score. We got some snaps coming up for you on our Snapchat giveaway partnered with Solutions Bank. The one from the Phillipsburg crowd. Had pretty good participation through this throughout the year on this. There's some cheerleaders there. More Phillipsburg. There's a fan got on the field.
Wow.
Nice. There's some. They're bundled up. It's a little chilly.
A little bit.
Yeah. There's another.
You cold?
No. And the Phillipsburg Panther cheerleaders. There's some more Panther.
I know you're a big guy,
So just keep bringing those Snapchats in. Snap your photo with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. You don't have to be at the game either. You can snap them from home as well. So decent return there for the Lions. Will be they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, 21-yard line.
Pardon me.
So 3:26 left for Minneapolis. Looking to gain a little bit of momentum going into halftime. Well, that first quarter, they moved the ball well, and they were able to punch it in. But
fumbled and those kinds of things, and some penalties.
And now this is another fumble, and Phillipsburg is right on it. They're going to recover the ball at the 15-yard line. And things have went from bad to worse now for the Lions. And when you get down, it just kind of steamrolls.
You know, it's like the old movie Replacements. You know, he talks about quicksand. You know, every time you move, you get deeper. When something else goes wrong, then something else goes wrong. So
that's the third fumble tonight for Minneapolis, and they have lost all 3 fumbles. Phillipsburg takes over, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Might just take a shot at the end zone here.
Now 2 receivers set, 4 sides each way. There's not enough men, it looks like, to cover up top there. There's just only one. Now
he slides over.
And give the Moon up the middle, and he's down close to the 10-yard line.
Got about a 5-yard gain there. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm allergic to something up here.
Pardon me?
So I'm allergic to something up here.
Might be Shauna over there.
Still 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers. Still plenty of time left in this first half. 2:53 left. Taken over from a fumble. Quick pitch out to Moon up the left-hand side. He's to the 10. And
horse collar.
Oh, yep, there's the flag.
Oh, that was so obvious.
Yeah, that was 22 Tristan Hawk.
Wow.
Coming up, and he just swung Moon down by the horse collar.
That's not good. There's not even nothing to question.
No.
You'll see the replay here. He had a hold of it for a long time.
And he didn't let go. That's the problem.
Right there.
Just swung him down. So.
Caller on the defense. Half the distance to the goal at the end of the run. Repeat. 2nd down.
I don't think Mr. Hawk still understands, but
that's a repeat on the second. Would that be a first down? A personal foul.
I would think so, but
they said repeat on the 2nd down, so 2nd down. Now it's first down.
There you go.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Panthers. Got it out of the pistol, I formation set. This is throw it out to the flats. Gross with a catch, makes a nice move, and he's into the score. That's Gross' 3rd
flag.
There's a flag down.
Well, it looks like 51 from Peaburg, and that's 70 trotting off from Minneapolis. We're sharing some words there.
Wow.
We'll have to see what the flag is.
It was away from the play.
It was after the play was over.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So the score counts, but the unsportsmanlike will move them back on the kickoff.
Yeah, there were some words being shared there.
That's Braylon Gross's 4th touchdown of the evening, his 2nd receiving touchdown. But, yeah, there was that penalty. Not a good one for sure. And there's some things that Coach Covington's gonna be able to work on.
Yeah, it's one of those things. He's getting being told right now by the guy that threw the flag. So
now Honeycutt with the PAT attempt. Last one was blocked.
I see a smile on Coach Covington's face, so I don't know what it was. So.
And the kick is up, and it's good. So our score here, 2:34 left in this 2nd quarter, 41-6.
The cannons went off a few times tonight already.
Hope they have enough ammunition. They're blowing it clear into the end zone.
Like I said, I'd sure hate to see somebody like Clark Griswold over there blowing that stuff up.
So you don't think you don't trust them?
Cousin Eddie, that kind of thing.
So Phillipsburg now in complete control of this ball game, 41-6, and
2:34 left in the first half.
Imagine Covington wants to get into halftime, maybe get some of his younger players some time here in the second half. But 41-6 our score. The penalty will be assessed here on the kickoff. There's a personal foul against Phillipsburg.
I bet there's still a pretty good kickoff here.
Yeah.
But he's kicking into the wind. It's gotten a little more brisk here, so
They've got it teed up at the 40, but
maybe they forgot about the penalty.
they may have forgot about it. Maybe they declined it.
Or they're still doing the math.
Yeah,
he keeps looking down at the white hat. And he pointed at him.
Right.
I'll take the ball back.
Why are they moving that way?
Ooh.
It was against.
I thought it was against Phillipsburg. It must be against Minneapolis.
Huh. Yeah, they must have
changed?
Must have changed.
Or maybe called it wrong?
Yeah.
Maybe a 55-yard field goal here?
Yeah. I think he could hit it. He hit a 52-yard field goal. So 55 is not out of the question.
Pretty brisk, though. Pretty brisk win.
Line drive kick, and it's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. And, yeah, that must have been he must have just called the wrong team.
Yep, must have. That or we're playing in Phillipsburg.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not that I want to say anything.
Made an executive decision to turn that over.
They were doing rock, paper, scissors over there to where it was going to go. But when that kind of thing happens, you kind of go, where are we playing? At each hometown.
Well, at least
Center, Phillipsburg.
At least it went the home team's way. If it went against
exactly.
it might have been a different story. Yeah, it may have been a short halftime.
Yes.
So 41-6 our score with Minneapolis with the first down at the 20-yard line. And this is an option play to Villapando and lowers his head. What a good hit out there.
Man, he just runs hard. That was a hard 2 yards.
Well, you're going to get a collision. If you're going to tackle him, you're going to get a collision.
Maybe 3 yards on that.
Yeah, 3 yards on the carry.
Holy moly.
So 2:10 left in this first half. Phillipsburg with the lead, 41-6. Second down and 7 now for the Lions. Yeah, their flex bone set. Friel, the quarterback. In motion is Allison. And it's a counter to Villapando. And nice tackle out there. And they've just...
that's another one of those stand-up ones, man. And he just got hammered right there at the end.
But Phillipsburg has read that pretty well all night. That counter's not going for much. So third down and 6 for the Panthers, or for the Lions, excuse me. The 1:30 left. Just trying to run this clock out, get to halftime.
Did you bring us any food up here?
I didn't, no.
Oh,
we get an order in, do you think?
We ought to get one in.
So looking to throw.
He's got him.
Man, this is Griffin across the middle. He's going to get a first down. And that was just a simple little slant there.
Kind of a little curl right there, into the middle.
They're playing.
And right in front of Mr. Sides.
They're playing back on them. They're not playing. There's no press coverage for sure.
Well, they're about 8 to 10 yards off of those guys receivers, so almost kind of a prevent type thing.
Yeah.
So
1:10 now left in this first half. First and 10, though, for Minneapolis at the 32-yard line. I don't remember how many timeouts. They may have one timeout. Reverse. And it's read nicely by Van Kooten.
He still got there.
Make a move.
Still missed another one.
Cuts up to the 40 down to about the 45-yard line. Nice run there by Kenny Kirk.
A lot of work there.
Yeah. Made a couple of different
guys miss, and that was another play we didn't see last week.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a few guys miss him here. There's some blocks.
So 41-6 our score. 38 seconds left in this first half. First and 10, Minneapolis. And trouble, and now they've got him sacked. That was Van Kooten.
Yep.
And looks like Dibble as well back there for the sack.
Yeah, they just beat Heel there, 70, 2-on-1 to get to the quarterback right there.
Second number 65, Parker Dibble. Lots of 11.
So now 5 seconds left. 4. They don't know if they'll get the time. They'll get this off. 1 second. And
got it off. He's looking this way.
Yep, rolls out, just throws it out of bounds, but
I'd say that's a penalty, but that should end the half, which is there's a penalty.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Nobody in the area.
Surely this.
Except the guy holding the stick at second down. I guess, can you not end the half on something like that?
On a defensive penalty. You could end it on an offensive penalty, though.
Well, nobody's leaving the field.
Band wants to get on the field, though.
They're in a hurry. They've been standing.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Results of plays lost it down. 3rd down.
But it's the end of time as
Yeah.
well. Maybe he just saw the clock.
Yeah.
There
There's
we go.
no time left. Let's see.
There we go.
Half.
So, yep, that is the end of the first half. So, our score here from Phillipsburg, the Panthers 41, Minneapolis 6. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line.
Professional fire equipment, Coombs Trucking, Shane Kinter Farm Bureau Financial Services are proud to support the Phillipsburg Panthers students and athletes, both on and off the field. Best of wishes for a successful season from Farmers and Ranchers Outlet, Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance, and Sawyer's Ace Hardware, backing the Panthers all season long. Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, The Venue, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live on Friday nights at 6:45 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and nextech.com. You may have already heard about the Venue in Hayes. This impressively designed space can hold up to 100 people and is outfitted with a projector, sound system, and full bar. But have you heard about the second space available at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill? This room has been freshly updated and seats up to 40 people, making it perfect for smaller functions. No matter the size of your next family gathering or holiday party, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill and the Venue have the right fit for you. Call to book your space today. Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way.
Thank you, Troy.
You betcha.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Bye. I have another new patient on the phone, but the schedule is full.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I heard you guys are looking for a new physical therapist.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes.
Welcome back to Phillipsburg. Game time. We got game of the week here with the number one ranked team in 2A. Phillipsburg Panthers with a pretty big lead here at halftime, 41-6 over the Minneapolis Lions. And Ivan, it was close at the start of this game, 14-6 our score, but then Phillipsburg unloaded in the second quarter.
Well, but then, the thing about it is Minneapolis was moving the ball, but they had a couple of fumbles. Yeah. They had an interception, things like that. So, they were working some different angles.
Yeah, there are 3 turnovers for Minneapolis in the first half have led to 3 touchdowns for the Panthers. Phillipsburg, their scoring came from about 3 people so far this evening. Trey Sides with 3 touchdown tosses. Traylon Gross has ran for 2 touchdowns, caught 2 touchdowns. Sharon Ellis he's ran for 1 and he's caught 1. So those 3 guys for the Panthers putting the scores up.
Yeah, and running hard and some nifty passes as well from sides. So
let's take a look here at the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard. Try to get you updated on some of the scores around the area. Logan Paco and Northern Valley scoreless. Osborne Thunder Ridge scoreless. Greeley County and Quinter 16-8.
The Quinter Bulldogs.
Quinter wins that game, they're in the playoffs.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
They have not won a game in 3.5 years. They win a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
They win tonight. They're in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs.
Wow.
Washington County, Hill City, no score there. St. Francis all over Rollins County, 52-0. Hodgman County up on that city.
Look at Hoxie and Trigo there. Our old buddy Haxton down in Trigo.
Trigo is right on the edge of making the playoffs. I checked that a couple days ago. I can't remember what their scenario is, but 34-22 there in the second quarter. Hoxie with the lead. No score from Central Plains and Maxville. Victoria up on Stockton in the second quarter, 20-6. Smith Center at halftime, 7-0 against El Saline. Yeah,
tight game.
Ellis and La Crosse, 22-6. Ellis and that district in 1A is kind of all messed up. Ellis and Oakley and La Crosse.
Well, they played each other. This is their second time this season already.
Yep.
So
Plainville just with a slight lead over Oakley, 21-13. Sacred Heart with the lead over Republic County, 6-0. Phillipsburg, that's our score here. Phillipsburg, Minneapolis, 41-6 at halftime. Norton and Hoisington tied at halftime, 14-14. And Ellsworth on top of TMP, 14-0 at halftime.
I wonder what offense TMP is running tonight.
Yeah.
If they're running or if they're throwing the ball.
Well, if that score holds up, does Ellsworth qualify then?
I think it does. I think it kicks TMP out.
Yeah.
And then Ellsworth makes it in.
Okay.
Because really, for Minneapolis to get in tonight, they had to lose or win the game or lose by less than 5.
So Beloit on top of Russell, 34-7. Colby all over Goodland, 41-10. Great Bend with a big lead over Dodge City,
that's a big one.
35-0. And Dodge City on top of Liberal, 14-6. And Salina Central up 3 touchdowns on Hayes, 28-7.
But you know the way Hayes has been the last few weeks, game ain't over. You know that.
Well, they haven't lost. Their week 1 loss was by a couple touchdowns. Right. Other than that, everything's been close.
You know, she's not singing yet.
No.
So,
but we do have some highlights from that first half. Phillipsburg's 41-6 lead at halftime. So see if we can get some of those dialed up for you. This is Sharon Ellis, his first touchdown of the evening. This was a touchdown throw from sides to Ellis. That was on third down.
I think like the first 3 I called.
Yeah,
I think, you know.
And this is Gross. This is his first touchdown run. A nice stiff arm here. And
stayed in bounds.
Stayed in and scored. Those are 2 big plays to start the game off. Minneapolis, though, able to answer back here on this 4th down. This is a big 4th down play.
That
Blitz
slant.
coming and
right there, just that
hits
right
that
there.
seam right up the middle. Friel then able to punch that in here on a couple plays later. And he just follows his fullback in. And goes off the left-hand side for the score. It's 14-6 at that point. Yeah. Minneapolis still in the ball game, and then the wheels just kind of fell off.
Well, too many turnovers, and you know, and
too much of Panther offense.
Yeah,
you just can't.
Those guys are really good. I mean, really, they're running 3 and 4 offenses again tonight. So
yeah, so here's another score. This is going to be a throw right across,
great
right up
throw
the middle.
too.
That's sides to Gross. Gross scored 4 touchdowns that
I
first
think
half.
you could have caught that one. So
yeah, this is sides just making a great play here. Bad snap, and able to keep his composure, find a man out in the flat for a nice gain. And this is Gross again with the touchdown run. His 4th of the evening, I believe. 2 catches, 2 runs. This is his another throw out there to the flat. They will make a move and get into the score. So Traylon Gross 4 touchdowns that first half. Trey Sides has thrown for 3 touchdowns. So pretty efficient offensive performance so far. There was an interception, but other than that, they scored.
A juggernaut. But think about Minneapolis. They have completed some passes which maybe have shown a little bit of a flaw.
Right.
On some defensive part.
Or at least something to work on.
Yeah.
I think.
So.
Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Solutions North Bank and the Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's ball game. Let's bring up some more of those that we've received so far. There's some of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, that's through the fence.
Again, another one.
Yeah.
Is that you taking them down there?
Yeah, that's me. You
You just can't operate the phone.
I can't. I just don't know.
That's somebody from home there.
Yeah.
From another country, we hear some. It's an international broadcast.
Well, they're listening to a great broadcast here. So.
Or watching a great game, maybe. There's some young Panther fans.
Ooh.
This is your song, too, isn't
Caroline
it?
here.
Yeah. More
you want to sing along? Or?
No, you don't want me to sing. Like some students there from Phillipsburg. Good participation so far tonight.
Yeah, that's great. Great having fans doing that.
Yeah, so keep them coming in. Again, snap your game photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for your chance to win a stadium blanket. If you're here in the stadium, at home, or abroad.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. Send them.
So, got a couple minutes here before the second half starts, so we're going to take a break. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before
and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. There's a new menu at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill in Hayes with a combination of new classics and old favorites. Each entree has been upgraded with top quality and locally sourced ingredients. Pair the char grilled wings or the gourmet mac and cheese bacon burger with your choice at 20 tap handles, or sip on a refreshing cucumber cooler and munch on some of their famous pigtails or fried pickles. For game time, family fun, or date night, stop and check out what's new at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill today.
Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line. Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line.
Professional fire equipment, Coombs Trucking, Shane Kinter Farm Bureau Financial Services are proud to support the Phillipsburg Panthers students and athletes, both on and off the field. Best of wishes for a successful season from Farmers and Ranchers Outlet, Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance, and Sawyer's Ace Hardware, backing the Panthers all season long. You may have already heard about the venue in Hayes. This impressively designed space can hold up to 100 people and is outfitted with a projector, sound system, and full bar. But have you heard about the second space available at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill? This room has been freshly updated and seats up to 40 people, making it perfect for smaller functions. No matter the size of your next family gathering or holiday party, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill and the venue have the right fit for you. Call to book your space today. Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we're getting ready to start this second half from Phillipsburg, the Class 2A District 8 contest. It's been all Phillipsburg that second quarter, Ivan. 41-6 our score. Close to begin with. Minneapolis did get a touchdown on the board, but it's been all Phillipsburg since then.
Yeah, and right now, just looking down here on the field,
I think Coach Covington is probably make some wholesale changes here and see what happens.
Well, they come in a little banged up, and they got to get ready. They're expected to make a deep playoff run.
Yep. And he needs some guys to get healthy and stay healthy, and so.
Yeah, we will see what comes out to the field here. Phillipsburg will be kicking this off.
Sorry, I got to stand up.
Well, with the scores currently what they are, Ellsworth with the 14-0 lead over TMP, that puts Ellsworth in the playoffs.
Right.
If somehow Minneapolis can get this game within a 5-point game, which
they would kick themselves into the playoffs.
Minneapolis would be in the playoffs.
But that would be a miracle in its own of
losing
that game last week. I think for Minneapolis was a miracle by TMP winning that game. So
now if TMP is able to come back and win, they're in. And I don't even know.
Well, they're on the road and they're in Ellsworth tonight playing in that bowl football field and.
So now his kick drops
bounce.
And gets a good bounce. And Kirk gets the ball past the 30 down to the 31-yard line. So Minneapolis will start there to start this second half.
Well, I still see Sides. I see Moon. We've still got some starters out there. So.
Yeah, about one more touchdown, I think. And
think so. Get that clock running.
Yeah. So 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for Minneapolis, and they're see what kind of effort, kind of energy they bring here this second half. They kind of got punched in the mouth pretty hard there at the end of the first half. Now Allison in motion, and this is the counter to Villapando coming up and lowers his head. Man, I tell you what, he, like you said, he just runs tough. You better be prepared if you're gonna come up and try to tackle him. You better be ready.
An old delivery truck coming through the hole there. Good grief!
And he contact's made right at the line of scrimmage, and he runs through an arm tackle and runs over a guy.
Well, this could be his last game.
It could be.
He is a senior, so
5'7", 200-pound senior. And this is Friel has got the ball and just nowhere to go. Maybe made the wrong read there. Could have maybe handed off to the fullback. But
that's the bad thing about this system. It takes a game away from some of the teams,
Yep.
That they don't get the full 9.
Right, because there's more teams in the playoffs.
Correct.
And 8-man's that way, too. 8-man now, more teams are in the playoffs.
Right.
So they're on the same
There's that jingle
schedule.
of making the playoffs, but you're taking one away from the lower half.
Yeah.
And
so now out of the flex bone. And just wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Friel able to get away, though, and that was Tice Jerby, looks like, had Friel wrapped up in the backfield, but unable to hang on to him.
Yeah, you see it in the replay here. Just come squirting through and grabbed, and he was able to wiggle away.
But 4th down now, 4th and 5 for the Lions. Looks like they are in the punt formation. Number 1, Caden Griffin, back to punt.
Maybe they pull some rabbits out of the hat here, but
back deep, it looks like Moon and Gross for the Panthers. Good snap. Good punt. And fair caught by Moon at the 40-yard line. So the Panthers will take over their first offensive possession here in the second half. We'll start at the 40-yard line. 9:54 left in the third quarter. 41-6 our score. Phillipsburg with the big lead.
And the ball.
And the ball. Trey Sides back out. Back out to run the offense for the Panthers. They'll probably expect a little bit more of the same. A lot of Gross and a lot of Sharon Ellis. Both of those guys have.
At this point, I just don't know how much they're going to throw,
Now the 2 tight end set for the Panthers in motion is Sishin. And this is, fake the pitch on the option. Sides up the middle. He's got a first down. That's a nice, nifty play out there. Fake the pitch. And
that was nice and quick feet. And we hadn't seen that yet tonight.
Nope.
We had not seen that happen.
And he really, I think the last couple years, he's ran the ball more. This time he's more of a distributor of the ball this year.
Right.
But he's pretty quick there, and you can show the speed.
Yeah, you see, he got some feet that, he can move pretty quick.
Yeah. So first down now for the Panthers, and now in their flexbone set. This is Ellis in motion. Going to give to him off the right-hand side. He's got some room up across the 45 down to the 42-yard line.
Gain of about 4 there.
He's second down and 6. And right at the line of scrimmage come the Panthers. They're running the run. And now they switch. They go from the flex bone to the wishbone to 2 tight end set. It's
doing that thing because they can.
And this is a give to Ellis off the right side, and he's got close to a first down. Makes a tackle out there.
All depends on the spot.
Looks like maybe we got a guy down. That was number 30, made the tackle. Colton Bradford, the sophomore, making the tackle, and he got injured. But we're going to take a break while they tend to Mr. Bradford. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Thank you, Troy.
You betcha.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Bye. I have another new patient on the phone, but the schedule is full.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I heard you guys are looking for a new physical therapist.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Got third down and 1 for the Panthers at the 37-yard line, 36-yard line.
Kind of that little bit of a diamond look in the pistol, though.
Yep. And give the Moon up the middle. He's going to have the first down. He's drug his man down to the 30-yard line. That's a tough run.
Another hard charger right there. He's another hard charger.
Not the biggest of fullbacks, but he's a tough runner. We'll get a first down for the Panthers. And now they're into their 2 tight end set, 2 receivers, 4 sides out of the shotgun, out of the pistol formation. And looking to throw. He's got some time. Now brought down. Nice tackle there.
Moon missed the block on that play there.
Number 70, that's Gayton Hale.
He came shooting through there. And Moon stepped up and missed him.
Good play out there by Gayton Hale, the senior defensive end with the sack. So second down and 14 for the Panthers now back to that diamond formation. As to give the Gross off the left-hand side. He cuts it up. He's got some room to the 20. Makes another man miss. Makes a couple of men. He's going to go. Nice run there by Gross. Boy, he cut that back to the middle and
just darting in and out. And what a great run, really. What a great run.
That's Traylon Gross's 3rd touchdown run, his 5th touchdown of the evening.
You know that
2 cutbacks and he was gone.
That's that old thing of just running into daylight. And that's what he's doing.
Well, and that's Phillipsburg's advantage. They got speed.
Several offenses they can throw at you.
Just different formations, different weapons everywhere. And here's a weapon and the kicking game.
They're going to try to block another one.
Comes up with the extra point is good. So it's 48-6 now.
There's that cannon.
42-point lead. I don't think they're going to get all those debris picked up. I think they're just going to let those go.
Well, I'll tell you what. When the game's over, you can go down and give them a hand, rake that stuff up. All right?
I'll pass.
I'll watch. I'm a good watcher as I've gotten older. So
You're a supervisor, right?
Yeah, supervisor material.
Right. Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you this evening by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Hayes Rec Commission, J Corp, Mason Miller LLP, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, and the venue. So Phillipsburg's first touchdown here in the second half extends their lead 48-6. 7:46 left in this third quarter.
A little bit of wind behind his back. Could possibly touch back here.
Yeah, he's kicked a couple through the end zone, and they were on this side. Got a little bit of wind coming from the north.
A little bit. Those flags are moving.
I think that kick going to be deep, and they're going to return it, though.
About
this
the
is
8.
Cleveland.
Oh, he dodged a couple guys. 3
got
guys.
A little bit of room off the left-hand side. Right-hand side cuts across the middle down to the 40. Nice tackle. But,
nice return.
Good return there by Cleveland.
Number 9, Gannon Cleveland on the return.
Just dodging and darting there.
You got to kind of be a little bit fearless back there to return kicks.
You're going to catch the ball. You know, you've got some guys, you know, because
they're bearing down on you.
Your guys aren't going to hit everybody that's coming at them. There's going to be a lot of whiffs there. So,
good return for Minneapolis. Puts them in field position to start their first offensive drive, or the second offensive drive, of this second half. Back to their flex bone set. And again, the Hawk up the middle and just nowhere to go. Parker Dibble there and a couple other Panthers for the tackle.
Tristan Hawk on the carry. First by number 65, Parker Dibble.
There's a lot of time left in this ballgame.
There is, Ivan.
I'm
guessing we're going to see some of these younger Panther players. Minneapolis got some players as well on the sideline.
I think, Moon is still out there. Sides is not.
Yeah. Looks like a couple new linebackers as well. We'll try to get you the names.
Pass.
Now Frio looking to throw.
Got a man. Back.
And Griffin's open. Got catch at the 40-yard line and driven back, but they're going to give him the, looks like 42-yard line.
You know, they're passing basically, run them off, run them deep, and then come back,
Well, it's been effective tonight. First and 10 now for Minneapolis at the 42-yard line. Yeah, Sides is on the sideline. Looks like Ellis is on the sideline.
Yeah.
So a couple of those guys. And this is a pitch to Villapando.
Gross is on the sideline as well.
Oh, nice tackle.
Oh, wow, I heard that thump up here. Ooh, yeah. Peeberg's got a hurt guy.
Boston McDonald with the tackle, but
I don't know if he hit his elbow coming down on the ground there.
I don't know. We've got they're quick to be out in the field, but we'll take a quick break. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finished concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Looks like number 71, that's Van Kooten.
That's a big part of their...
Holding his elbow.
Yeah.
Coming off.
That's a big part of your defense there.
And offense.
Yeah.
But they're continue to be banged up. We'll see.
That might be the end of his night.
Yeah. So, second down and 9. Like coaches over there checking him out. Hopefully,
Covington goes over there right away and talks to him. So.
Well, they don't want any more injuries. It's kind of walking wounded here tonight for the Panthers, but they got to finish this game up. Still 6:10 left in the third quarter. 48-6 our score. Minneapolis with the ball at the 40-yard line. Second down and 9. And good job out there. That's Honeycutt.
Wow.
Not only can he kick, he played a little defensive end.
He read that play.
Read that from the start. Let's see where they mark.
He gets to lick his chops a little bit here and play some defense.
So they mark it down at the 46-yard line. Loss of 6 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 16.
Might go out to that rollout pass again. You know, run them deep, come back, run past the marker.
Receiver split each way for Friel under center for the Lions. Looking to throw. He's under pressure, throws across the middle and just couldn't catch that. That was
a little behind him.
Yeah, it's gonna be short as well.
A little behind him.
So,
I'd be surprised if they punt here.
Ball falls incomplete. We'll bring up 4th down and 15.
I guess they are.
Yep. At the 46-yard line. Yeah, I'm a little surprised as well, Ivan, that they're punting.
I really am.
So back deep, it looks like Moon for the Panthers. The high punt. Gonna let this one hit the ground at the 30. Rolls down close to the 20-yard line.
Gain some there.
Take over. Let's see who comes out. Ellis is back out. Looks like so.
21-yard line brings up 1st down and 10.
Gross is going back out there. So majority of the starters are going back out there. I don't see.
Is Sides out there?
No,
I don't see one. No, he's on the sideline.
Yep. So Trey Sides on the sideline, the quarterback for the Panthers. So they got a little bit mixing some different guys in. I can't tell.
I can't
quarterback,
make
is
that
that Moon? Is that Nathan Moon to move to the quarterback spot? And give to the Gross off the right-hand side. Good run by Gross. And
number 6, Trailing Gross on the carry.
Yeah, I think that's Moon at quarterback.
Yep.
22, Tristan Hawk.
Well, he's
That's good enough for a Panther.
So Nathan Moon running the quarterback position for the Panthers here, 1st and 10.
And I think Covington's calling the plays, which is, sending players in.
Tyler Martin, the fullback now, I believe. Niblock and Miller, the receiver still, now out of the diamond formation. And Moon's going to keep the ball off the left-hand side, and there's a flag down. Moon's got some running room, and he's still on his feet to the 46-yard line. But
I'd say that's a hold.
Yeah. Just a little slow developing play, but we'll get the call here.
I think Peaburg right now too. But try to just not get anybody else hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why Sides is on the sideline.
On the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat. 1st down.
So now we'll bring back the ball back to the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. The 1st down, and we're going to look at like 18. Moon still in at quarterback. Gross and Ellis along with Martin in the backfield. And this is Martin off the right side. He's up across the 35-yard line.
Ran hard there.
Yep.
Good 6-yard gain there.
Looks like Ellis is now out of the ball game.
Yep.
So now we're going to go dig deep in this roster and figure out. Looks like number 30
Gross
is in
is still out there. So
got Tanner Ragsdale in at
I
fullback.
I don't have a program. I'm sorry.
And now Gross coming
Gross
out.
Trotting off the field.
Looks like Ethan Ledding coming in for him. Now Moon out of the pistol set. They've got Wishbone behind him, and this is a give to Ragsdale up the middle, and he maybe back to the original line of scrimmage at the 38-yard line. So time just ticking away here. 3:30 left in the 3rd quarter. 48-6 our score. A 3rd down and 9.
Brought down by number 23, Crew Martin, 81.
Sure, just letting that clock tick, tick, tick. So
the wishbone set for Moon. Ragsdale, the fullback. And this is a give to Moon's going to keep it off the left-hand side. He's going to have some room.
Down.
Lowers his head. He's got the 1st down and out of bounds across the 50 down to the 46-yard line.
Just hard running.
Yeah.
Gain of 11. That's good enough for a Panther.
So the Panthers now into Lion territory. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Panthers taking their time now. When Sides was in, they were up tempo at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he wasn't waiting on a play. I think he was calling his own.
I think you're right. So now Moon out of the shotgun. Wishbone set behind him. And this is Ragsdale.
Met him in the hole.
And that's Cleveland. It's Gannon Cleveland for the Lions coming up making the stick. Loss of a couple yards. Loss of a yard, looks like 2nd and 11.
No gain. 2nd down and 10.
Coach Covington is subbing a lot of guys in and out now, so we'll get some of these players some playing time.
Yep.
Back to the wishbone set for Moon. And he's going to almost looking to throw, but Moon going to keep it on the right side. And he's got some room to the 30, pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Great run. Just a great run.
Yeah, there's just a quarterback keeper there. He faked the...
Well, it was really slow developing, as you can see in the replay here. Really kind of slow. It almost looked like he was going to pass.
Yeah. So he faked the 2 handoffs to the fullback, to the tailback, and then he just kept it off the right-hand side. 1st down for the Panthers at the 26-yard line. Time still keeps ticking away. He's out of bounds, so stop the clock at 2:06 in the 3rd quarter. Wishbone set behind Moon and give the Ragsdale up the middle. Not much going. Maybe a yard on 1st down. They even bringing in some linemen, switching him back in.
Yep. They're doing some body switching here.
Yep. So 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. .138 left in this 3rd quarter. Nathan Moon in. He's switched from fullback to quarterback. And this is a give to Martin off the left-hand side. Got a couple yards here. He'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Brought down by 3, Crew Martin. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So 3rd and 5, 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. 48-6 our score. It's just a slow drive here, Ivan. Just
keep the clock running. Just switch quarterbacks here.
Yep, now in number 9, Joel Ford, a freshman. And Ragsdale, the carry. Going to cross the 20-yard line, close to the 20-yard line.
Now another switch going on.
It'll be 4th down and 3 now.
Got a wholesale change.
Yeah, they're going to. Well, Honeycutt's coming in to kick this. Going to be about a 36-yard line or 36-yard field goal.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Maybe 37. Maybe.
Well within his range. He's kicked 52-yard field goal this year. So Honeycutt with the attempt.
There'll be more.
High snap. Takes it off the bounce now.
He's
Honeycutt
open.
Looking to throw if he can get it across. And he's got Miller out in the sideline to get his foot down. Did he get his foot down? I don't know.
We'll see. I thought he got his foot down.
He did. What a,
I thought he got it.
Boy, things were going your way when you snap it over the holder. And
the ball didn't take off on him. It kind of rumbled around, bounced up, and
well, here's on the replay.
He actually had 2 receivers.
Yeah. Comes up and, that's a sign of a well-coached team.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever the ball, they still
keep playing.
So, first down for the Panthers at the 10-yard line, first and goal. And a give to Martin off the left-hand side, trying to string it out.
Nick in the corner.
Goes to the 5.
He's
in for the score. Nice run there by Crew Martin, finding some room off the left-hand side. And
that's just a dagger.
Things are going your way, I tell you what.
It's just a dagger. Man, he made a nice nifty move there and darted in, pulled back out, and made the corner.
So 54-6 our score.
There's a replay.
Yeah, just kept going.
Kind of shoots in right here, boom, bounces back out.
It finds the corner. So Crew Martin on the touchdown run.
Waiting for another lineman to come running in.
Coming in late here.
That'd be Curtis Brown right there.
Yeah.
Low. Kick is awesome.
Well, I was kind of hoping we were going to see a field goal, but no field goal there.
That snap was a little bit, awry. I would say the fourth quarter running clock.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I would think so, too. Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and sign off.
You're gonna check out?
Yeah.
Well, I think.
Sit back.
You're going to start the car?
Yeah, I'm going to go down and start the car and let it warm up. You got a problem with that?
No, you do you, Ivan.
Great.
So,
now
we've got some scores here on the Nex-Tech wireless scoreboard. Logan Palco, Northern Valley tied. Quinter and Greeley County still locked in 16-8. Looks like Hill City with the win, 46-20. Hodgman County and S City close, 26-22, and Oxy with the 20-point lead over Hugo.
They're a little slow there.
El Saline taking the lead over Smith Center, 8-7 there. Victoria up a couple touchdowns on Stockton. Plainville and Oakley are still close. And Sacred Heart with the 6-0 lead over Republic County.
Oh, back to the game.
So Honeycutt set to kick this off. High kick, but Cleveland takes it about the 11-yard line.
Oop,
and got a little bit of room up the middle.
Got a lane.
And cuts out to the left-hand side. Good job. If he doesn't make that tackle, that's 22. That's Tyler Martin, looks like.
I can't help you. I don't have a program.
Yeah, it's right there. Tyler Martin with the tackle.
Got some scores here. Yep. Same page.
So going Ellsworth now.
Wow.
34-0. Norton and Hoisington in a battle, 28-21. Hoisington with the lead there. Beloit on
Look
top
at Hayes
of
and Central over here.
Yeah, 36-21. So Dodge City with a lead over Liberal. So Ellsworth pouring it on there against TMP.
Is that game in Smith Center tonight, or are they at El Saline? I didn't read that.
No, that was a tight one, too. El Saline with the 1-point lead over Smith Center.
Smith Center's the number one team.
Yeah, and
Northern Valley, Logan Palco. 12-12.
Yeah. Norton and Hoisington in a tight one. That's for second place in this district. Winner of that game will be the runner-up. The loser will be third.
When's your mom retiring?
I think it's a couple months.
Is it coming up?
It is.
At the end of the year?
Yes. Oh, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Villapando in motion here, and this is a counter play, but I tell you, they've ran that a handful of times, and it hasn't worked yet.
There's a lot of misdirection on it, but they're just getting too much penetration up front for it to work. So,
2nd down and 10 now for Minneapolis. 55-6 our score. Clock is running.
So what are you doing tomorrow? Loafing?
No, taking the camper, putting it away.
Are you really?
Yeah. Villapando in motion. Now give to him off the left-hand side across the 40-yard line.
He's still running hard.
He is still running
He's
hard.
Not giving up.
It'll be third down and 4.
Where are you taking the camper to? Where are you taking it? Oh, no, the program.
Elm Creek, Nebraska.
How far is that?
A couple hours. So third down and 4 now for the Lions. Allison in motion. They're going to give to the fullback. This is Hawk. He's got a first down.
He's still charging.
Down to the 50-yard line.
Tristan Hawk on the carry. Brought down by number 5, Ethan Leidig, and number 24, Jacob Sisson. First down and 10.
So Leidig and Sisson then on the tackle there for the Panthers. Couple different guys in on defense now for the Panthers. Right at midfield, first and 10 for the Lions. Allison is in motion. Give to Villapando at the left-hand side. He's got some room to the 40, down close to the 35-yard line. And boy, he's quick.
He's still working, which got to impress you. He's still working hard.
This will be his last football game, so sure he's not wanting to come off that field.
No, it's going to be a tough night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough night for him.
9:45 left in the game. 55-6 our score. Phillipsburg with the commanding lead. Other scores from Ellsworth was 34-0 over TMP. So I think Ellsworth is
going to be
into the playoffs. This is Villapando then with the carry to the 30-yard line.
42, Tyson Villapando on the carry.
Yeah, with football, this isn't like any other. Yep. Basketball, you can still play basketball as an adult, but most of these guys, 99% of them.
Yep. They'll be done.
They will be done here tonight.
So second down and 6 for Minneapolis. Also in this district, Norton and Hoisington. They're in Hoisington tonight. 28-21 was the last update we got from that game.
Hoisington's got a nice field.
Yes.
That's turf and very nice field.
Give to Hawk up the middle. They fumbled again, and this is Phillipsburg's
ball.
Jumped on, and boy, Hawk has had a difficult night tonight. I think that's his third fumble.
Well, here's the thing. He got spun around, and the ball just came out.
So Phillipsburg with the recovery, their fourth turnover of the night.
That's another senior there, Hawk. Yep. That's a tough night.
Yeah, this district will face the South District, Cimarron and Lakin in that district. So they'll match up with those 4 teams to start the playoff.
Yep. I think Minneapolis has made some changes here as well. I still see Hawk.
And this is Tyler Martin still on his feet. Martin with the touchdown run last time.
Since you got the program, Minneapolis, that little number 31, what is the size of that guy?
90 pounds. 5'1", 90 pounds.
They've made some changes.
Yep. Got some of their junior varsity in, it looks like.
That guy. Holy cow.
90 pounds.
You got to hand it to him. He's out there.
Out of the shotgun, that is number 9. This is Joel Ford.
There he is, 31. Oh, ball's out.
To the 40. Got number 48 on the tackle. Well, that's 49, Gage Carlson. So Joel Ford, the freshman quarterback, with the carry. So first and 10 at the 40. 6:57 left in the fourth quarter. 55-6 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Ford now to looks like number 5 leading.
Oh.
He's still on his feet, breaking tackles to the 40. 35 and down to the 30-yard line. Ethan Ledig there. Tough run.
Yeah, he just kept going. There were some guys that had their hands on him and stuff, but nobody put a clean hit on him.
Letting the sophomore. Some of these guys get a play here on a Friday night under the lights for the first time.
Yep. That's a great feeling. You've worked all week.
Yep.
You know, you've worked all week. You've worked all summer lifting weights. You know, that's the thing that people forget about is how much time is put in the summertime. So
Minneapolis takes a timeout here, trying to get some different guys on the field. Probably 6:15 left, 55-6 the score, and not a whole lot going here in the second half. But Phillipsburg scored a couple touchdowns, and then
a lot of guys hitting the field that haven't played probably in a varsity game, those kinds of things, and you got some seniors on that other side. You know, this is it for them.
Right. Yeah, and they're realizing it now. They're standing on the sidelines, helmets off.
Yep.
So.
Like I said, you know, 99% of these guys will not play at the next level. So
We need your help in making our school.
So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers at the 30-yard line. Just out of this wishbone set, they're just running the ball, trying to take time off that clock. And this is a give to 33. That is Kevin Russell, freshman running back for the Panthers.
Kevin Russell.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe give him a yard.
Brought down by number 67, Bryce Warlock.
There is a flag down.
Number 56, Dayton Randall.
Like holding.
There was a flag on the play.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't think White Hat may not have turned the volume on that. But.
I don't think so. Probably at this late in the game and the way it is, doesn't really matter.
He's done too, huh?
You know,
5:25 left in the game.
The old Bob Euchre thing.
Yeah.
Is anybody listening?
So next week we'll start the playoffs for all the classes in 6A and 5A and in 4A, I believe. Every team makes the playoffs. They're seeded 1 through 16.
Yep. So there's just probably a few teams, but there's some teams out there that just ain't no game next week. So
yeah, there's in 2A or 3A, 2A, and the 8-man divisions.
Yeah. Those are the ones that are going to lose a game.
Yep.
So I would imagine there'll still be some tweaking.
Yeah.
You would, some things to make some tweaks to it here.
So this is 33 again. This is Russell on the carry. He's going to be close to a first down. So the first place team in this district will face the fourth place team in the Southern District.
Minneapolis.
Second and third, so on and so on.
Yep. Minneapolis still putting some bodies in.
Brings up 3rd down and 2, ball to the 22-yard line.
So the higher seed then hosts the playoff game. And then the next round is kind of the East-West.
Yep. It drops back to that old East-West thing again. So,
and that's not determined yet on which way they'll go. I haven't seen anything yet on that.
I haven't read anything on it.
So
Number 31, Boston McDonald with the carry.
81 on the carry.
Gain of 3, that's good enough for a Panther.
81 now coming off the field. That's Theodore Kazee, freshman. Everybody getting in on this action here for the Panthers. As Russell on the carry again. First down for Phillipsburg at the 19-yard line. Still out of their wishbone set.
Straight handoff.
To the fullback. That's Xavier McThoom on the carry.
What was that again?
McThoom.
Brought down by number 35,
Xavier McThoom.
I didn't know if you had a lisp there or...
It's a little cold still, The freshman running back, freshman fullback with the carry.
It is a little chilly. How's that jacket doing?
Perfect.
Is it? You're not going to tell me otherwise.
Your gloves working?
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm almost, it's almost too hot,
I'm sure. So 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers.
Just keep pushing forward.
And there's close to another first down. The Panthers are. Tyler Martin on that carry.
Number 28.
You have the extra pair of gloves, you know.
That's a Dumb and Dumber
Right.
thing. No, I left those down in the car. I'm sorry.
Right. Oh, Jason's got them.
Yeah, Jason has them on.
That's what's nice.
He's got those earmuffs on, too.
Yeah. So 3rd and 1 now for the Panthers at the 11-yard line. Got to get across the 10-yard line for a first down. And the give to the fullback.
Still running.
Yep, and down across the 5-yard line will be a first down to the 4-yard line. Here comes some more players in.
Somebody's going to score their first touchdown on a varsity night here.
Kazee back in the ball game.
First down and goal.
See Eric Moon in the ball game. Joe Ford, quarterback for the Panthers. So 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. 1:20 left in the ball game. I think these young guys want to score. What do you think?
Yeah, somebody wants a ball here.
Yep. And a give to number 5 off the right-hand side. He's close.
I'd say he's in.
Yeah. Ethan Letting, the freshman with the sophomore, with the touchdown run.
They've got to be out of ammo over there.
Yeah.
I would think that cannon's got to be out of ammo. But you noticed there's a lot more guys standing over there. It's like.
Well, they started to shoot in a different direction. They were shooting at you, I think.
I know, but you ever notice how that stuff like that attracts guys to go over?
Yeah.
It's like tools, or they're in the shop. I got to go over there and hang out.
Got tools or guns or something.
Maybe they'll let me pull it.
Yeah.
Every time you jiggle that, you take my headset off.
Well, that was the vibration from the cannon over there kind of just messed with the...
Don't touch the board.
Oh, my goodness. Well, then you run it. I'm tired of running it. And 2-point conversion attempt looks like it's going to fall short. But 1 minute left in the ball game. 61-6. Phillipsburg with the lead over Minneapolis.
I'm going to go on
Take
down.
a quick break. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Start.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're going to bring up the Snapchats for the winner for the Snapchat giveaway. There is our winner for tonight. Thanks for everybody for participating. Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Solutions North Bank for that Snapchat giveaway. Won a nice stadium blanket and could use a blanket tonight here.
Good.
In this game.
Ooh, wow.
Big hit.
Somebody got jacked over there.
Big hit.
Holy shnikes.
So 36 for the Lions was on the return.
Here comes. Replay.
Chase.
Here we go.
Klaus.
Somebody right there.
Oh, he did a float. 32 for the Panthers.
Wow.
I don't know.
Hello.
They don't have a 32. Phillipsburg getting some guys in. Kazee back in there at the cornerback position.
Hawk and
Handoff. Villapando. He's going to try to score.
He wants to score.
Yep, off the left-hand
side,
across the 50. Runs over a guy down to the 42-yard line. So that's going to be the last play of the game.
That was his swan song right there.
He was looking to score, but unable to do so. And the Phillipsburg Panthers with a there we go. Shot that back.
I felt that my headphone came back on. Holy cow.
They found enough. One more round there for the cannon.
Like I said, now there's about a dozen guys down there by that cannon. So
61-6, our final score here from Phillipsburg. We're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap it up. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
There's a new menu at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill in Hayes with a combination of new classics and old favorites. Each entree has been upgraded with top quality and locally sourced ingredients. Pair the charred grilled wings or the gourmet mac and cheese bacon burger with your choice of 20 tap handles, or sip on a refreshing cucumber cooler and munch on some of their famous pigtails or fried pickles. For game time, family fun, or date night, stop and check out what's new at Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill today.
Welcome back to Phillipsburg, our game of the week featuring the Class 2A number 1 ranked team, Phillipsburg Panthers and the Minneapolis Lions. It ends in a 61-6 victory for the Panthers. Pretty dominating performance tonight, Ivan, from Phillipsburg.
Dominating, but here's the thing. The first couple, 2 or 3 series, Minneapolis shot themselves in the foot. They came here to play.
Yeah.
Peeberg's they're loaded.
Yeah. Trey Sides, 3 touchdown throws on the evening. Traylon Gross, 3 touchdown runs, 2 touchdown receptions. Teron Ellis, 1 touchdown run, 1 touchdown reception. Tyler Martin with a touchdown run. Ethan Ledding with a touchdown run as well. But all Phillipsburg tonight, they're going to win the district. They're going to move on to the playoffs. Minneapolis, their season is finished.
Yes.
We're going to take a quick look at the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard here. Get you updated on the scores that we've got so far. Northern Valley and Logan Paco tied at 12 there. No score from the Osborne Thunder Ridge game. 16-8 still. The Greeley County Quinter score. Hill City with the win, 46-20.
I should have texted Boone over there.
Yeah. 58-8, St. Francis with the win. Hodgman County hanging on a 4-point lead over Ness City, 26-22. And Hoxie extended their lead, 58-22 over Trigo. Third quarter. Central Plains with a 46-0 victory. Victoria all over Stockton, 40-12. Smith Center retakes the lead in that ball game, 15-8. What a ball game! Fourth quarter there against El Saline. Ellis now pulling away from La Crosse, 48-6. Plainville doing the same. 35-13. Sacred Heart with a 6-0 lead over Republic County. Hoisington now 2 touchdowns on top of Norton, 35-21.
48-0.
Boy, Ellsworth keeps it going. They're 48-0.
TMP might have folded the tent.
Yep. Beloit 48-7 over Russell. Colby 61-10 over Goodland. Great Bend with a big lead over at Garden City, 49-6. Dodge City pulling away from Liberal, 31-6. And
Central's pulling away too.
Up a couple touchdowns on Hayes, 43-21. But Ellsworth is going to qualify.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Hoisington will be the district runner-up. Norton and
Ellsworth will get in with a 2-win season.
Yep. 2-win season, 1 win in district.
Yep.
But they're in the playoffs.
Yep.
So. Well, that'll wrap it up here from Phillipsburg. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, The Venue, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live on Friday nights at 6:45 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and nextech.com.